I would get a call from a franchise broker like I would a couple times every year, and I was never interested. And then I got a call, and at one point I was interested. One of the opportunities that he mentioned was a cleaning company. And I go home that evening and I tell my wife, that time we were looking possibly for me to get out of the restaurant industry. And she says, call this guy who is another franchisee of the brand that I was of in the restaurant. I think someone in his family does something in cleaning. I call him that night. Barry, my wife is the franchise owner of the Cleaning Authority up here. Small world. I'm coming up. The following weekend, I just went and spent a couple days with them, and I understand this. I get this. So my interest was perked. So at that point, I replied about Discovery and looked into it, and it made a lot of sense. So small world. I was not looking into it. Had I not had this connection, probably would not have happened, and how sad would that have been?
So I actually worked for the same company out of business school for, I guess it was 12 years, and had built up a pharmacy here in Dallas, Capel area, and basically had to shut it down and got a severance with that. So just started thinking about what I wanted to do, and really at that point probably started thinking, hey, I wanted to own something. Franchise just made it a little bit easier as opposed to starting something from scratch. They had a playbook for me to go to. You had people you could talk to versus just buying something off the street and really screwing something up. So we were talking to a broker, and I had my wife involved with it at the time because we weren't sure if she was going to be involved more so in the business. She basically said, hey, I want to do something with animals, pets, or I want to do something with cleaning. And that really helped to narrow the search to say, okay, let's look at these things. And then we basically said, okay, what's available from a cleaning perspective close by? That's how we started looking at the Dallas office.
My joke is when I tell people what I do now, I don't get a follow-up question. It's just not that exciting when strangers ask, what do you do? I own a cleaning company. Next topic. What did you do before? I own a restaurant. Which one? Oh, I like what you did, and I make this, and how do you do this? And you get all the questions because that's more exciting. Well, little do they know, the Cleaning Authority, you can just keep adding teams to work all the customers that you add. And you just buy a few more vacuums and build a couple more cubbies. So the unlimited growth is way more exciting than, oh, you do that? I wish I had thought of that earlier.
I love owning the business. I love having the people that really look to me as the person that they go to. I mean, they come to me when they have problems. They come to my managers and say, hey, I need help getting this with government services and things like that. Like, we take care of our folks. That's what I love.
I love owning Cleaning Authority, what has brought me, what has brought my family, the lifestyle it's given me, and the opportunity to coach others. This has allowed us to do things that I didn't think I'd be able to do. I never ever thought I'd be the guy with another house in another state, and I am now. Never thought I'd be that guy.